We are brought to you by Pure Yoga TV, on-demand and live stream fitness and yoga classes. Get fit fast. Stay fit for a lifetime on your schedule. Choose from an ever-growing selection of classes, including hot yoga, vinyasa yoga, inferno hot Pilates, yoga hit, ashtanga, meditation, and even more. We all know that exercise helps mental health. Well, now you don't even need to leave your home to reap those benefits. For only $9.99 a month, you can get full access. Go to pureyogatexas.com/pure-yoga TV and become a member today.
None of my lovers went to college.
None of my lovers went to college.
None of my lovers
your
went
first
to college.
album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm going to think about none of my lovers went to college for a long time. My lover went to college. I will now blame everything on that. Because he even got his master's.
Ew.
So that's even, I know.
Is he a doctor?
No.
Oh, God.
No. So there's a lot. There's a lot to think about here. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Today we're going to be talking about something that's been on your mind. As doctors call it, your chief complaint. We only have 50 minutes because we have to get the next person in. There's a long line out the door. So, I'm just a comedian. So to make sure I do no harm, we've got Dr. Bijan Zarabi here to keep me in check, which you've promised to do, right?
Yes,
and you have a no button that you will click if I go too far.
If you go too far, I'm pressing that button.
Okay, because you're a real psychiatrist.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have real knowledge.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. And I just want to let you know that everything you say stays in this room. And also it will go to whoever listens.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the scope of the situation.
It's technically in this room, but
yeah, right now we are in this room
processed
currently.
and edited, and then
this is a
sent
microphone.
out. Yeah.
So.
And it's on.
And it is on, and the cameras are rolling.
Okay.
But to be honest, our viewership is low right now. So have fun. You know what I'm saying? There may be times I have to interrupt, but that's not because I don't care or it's just because we only have 50 minutes.
Right.
And I try to stay at the time, and I want it to be an enjoyable episode as well. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's start the clock. Start the clock. Is it what you do for sessions too?
I don't say let's start the clock.
No?
Yeah.
We can maybe
we don't have to say
practice
that.
not saying that.
Okay. Fair enough. We're learning. So let's start with, what is your name?
My name is Kari Assad. Yeah. I am unfortunately also a comedian. I live here in Los Angeles, and I'm doing it.
I love how many answers you gave. I just
Yeah.
asked your name.
Damn it!
No, that's amazing. No, I love that. It made it easier, but you gave us the whole, but you didn't say where you're from. So where are you from?
I'm from.
I love
it's
it when
a story.
Oh, here we go.
I'm mostly from Arizona and NorCal.
Mostly.
Santa Rosa, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one feels more, where did you leave your heart?
Oh, no. I'm already failing.
No, you're just a
I
failure.
feel like my heart is here in LA.
Oh, it's with you.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
But I guess NorCal by this much. That much.
Not a
Small.
lot. It didn't
No.
win very much.
No.
Okay. And you said you're a comedian. Is there anything
Yeah.
else you do during the day?
I work as in social media. I just realized I don't know if I can say where I work out loud.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know if it'll come back.
Okay.
And be a
That's okay.
problem.
Oh,
yeah.
then we don't have to say it at all.
Yeah, but it's
no.
like social stuff.
So you
Yeah.
know what Instagram is.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can leave it
And-
at that, I guess.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Blake Lively?
I'm like, you don't have to like someone to be like, maybe something happened to her,
Expand on that.
Like, I heard a lawyer talk about the case and that how her team filed correctly and his team is being blah, 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 like in the news and stuff. And so the lawyer was kind of based off that, I feel like she probably did have a complaint and was filing it, and he's doing a lot of smoke and noise. And it's okay, I still probably find her annoying or thought she was annoying in the year of 23 or whatever year that was. But it sounds like maybe something happened to her on set and she has a right to file about it.
I love that. Thank you for that answer, because I just wanted to know what I should say.
Okay.
If anyone ever asks me. because I didn't pay super close attention to all of that, and I
Yeah.
felt like it was kind of a real he said she said.
A real he said,
Yeah,
she
no.
said. But then
And-
she had all her friends with her, so that was hard.
But then also some of them ditched her, I think.
Did they?
I think Taylor Swift ditched her.
Taylor Swift did ditch her, but what is Taylor Swift doing right now? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
well, like she's engaged, right?
She's engaged. Everyone got mad at her
Are
recently.
you're engaged?
I'm engaged as
If-
well.
Oh,
Yes.
congrats.
Actually, okay, so this is fun. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, he got on both knees to propose.
That's not necessary.
My fiance did that first. So they're just like stealing all the time.
So now I have more questions.
Yeah.
Did your fiance mean to get on both knees?
My guess is probably not.
Yeah,
I think
he
it
was
was a
taken by the moment.
He also had a backpack on and didn't take it off. I think it was like all very exciting because it was like a planned surprise that he planned, and then
Surprise
everyone,
to you.
to me, and then everyone kind of came out, and then I think he was like, "Got to do it," you know, and he just got on both knees. I think maybe he was just being like he was like, "What if one is wrong?"
I like both. Oh, like he didn't know which one goes
Yeah.
up.
He's
I
like-
like both knees.
Because your left hand's a problem, you know. If you
Yeah.
raise it too high, so like maybe.
Right.
It's
Right.
like begging.
Yeah.
It's
No, that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually he's sort of worshiping you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
also why I
Both
like
knees.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
One knee just looks like you're taking a knee because somebody got injured on the field.
Yeah.
We're waiting for him to be taken off
Yeah.
the field, right?
It's ambivalent.
It is ambivalent.
Yeah.
It's also Colin Kaepernick.
I was gonna
You know,
say, yeah.
He did the one knee thing.
He
so
did that one, and it's like his thing now.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
So now men have to go on both knees, I
Have
guess.
to
Yeah.
try something else now.
You know what? Travis Kelce probably did both knees because he didn't want to be political.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
But your fiance is just in the moment
in the moment,
and loves you.
he does, or I told him, and
Yeah.
yeah. It's
the same
You told him to love you?
Yeah. He learned over
Yeah.
time, you know. Yeah.
That's how Stockholm
Yeah,
syndrome
that-
works.
I moved in with him, but he just didn't know I was living there for a while. And then I was like, yeah, I've just kind of been there, you know, waited out.
I also like your T-shirt.
Thank you. Yeah. It says,
Dear Santa, I
I
tried.
like that, yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I also like that it's Dear Santa, comma, I tried. No more punctuation.
No more after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a period.
Because that's how little that. Well, they tried.
They're
but
tired.
They're tired.
Yeah.
I tried.
I
And
tried.
tired is a. What's it when you can flip the words around, the letters around?
Tried.
Is tried.
It's tried as well. I tried. Wow.
Yeah, I believe it's called a
Wow.
banana.
A banana.
It's called.
Is
that
it a
the official?
palindrome?
It's a palindrome.
Is it?
It's a palindrome.
I think palindrome is when it's the same forwards to backwards.
Oh, like dad or
yeah.
mom.
Hannah,
Hannah. Unless you. Well,
unless you don't have an H at
unless
the
you don't
end.
have Hannah. Hannah.
Yeah,
Get it together.
An anagram.
there,
An anagram.
there it is.
Anagram.
There it is. Yeah.
Well, that's important that we covered. I would like to jump in now to your chief complaint, if
Okay.
that's okay.
That's
Now,
great.
it's the main issue that you're dealing with. What you wanted to come in with us to try to help you with.
Okay.
So what is that today?
I keep having this reoccurring dream where I'm in college and I don't want to be there. And here's the thing: is I didn't have a good time in college.
Yeah, I get that.
Not really at all. And the dream is usually that I'm meeting my dorm mate and I'm kind of like getting settled and I'm thinking like, don't they know, how do I know that I like, one, it's usually like, don't they know I've already done this and I'm back and it's so weird to be back and I'm embarrassed to be back. Or two, I've realized I made a mistake. Like as if maybe it's grad school. I'm back in grad school, but the same college maybe. And I'm like, this was a mistake and I'm going to leave in a week. And I'm worried about letting everybody down, including the new dorm mate, because I'm not going to be here. Yeah.
Is it a specific dorm mate every time?
No, it's
You
very.
mix it up. The casting is
The
vast.
casting is vast. One time it was a man, which is weird for
co-ed.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, co-ed.
Are you ever naked in these dreams?
No, no, never naked. Always fully clothed. Everything's kind of gray and dreary, but I went to school in Boston.
So it
that-
just literally was.
Yeah.
I resonate with that. So
Yeah.
feel safe to be honest about your lack of enjoyment about college. But do you want to talk a little bit more about that? Why was it so hard?
It was hard because it was in Boston. for one. And I grew up in NorCal, where I left my heart just
That's
a little bit more. Yeah. And before that was Arizona. So I never experienced snow on like a full-time basis.
Yeah.
And that killed my soul. I also injured my hip like a week into college. And so I like couldn't move very well. And I was a runner before.
How did you injure it?
This is embarrassing. I went to the gym to work out, and
Is that how you?
Yeah, just like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
That could
like,
be. That could be kind of.
This is just a shake up, you know.
Yeah, you shake up.
But the thing, I was doing things like this, but with weights.
Yeah.
So if you do that,
you will hurt.
bad things will happen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like kind of throwing my body around in the gym because I was so used to running, and I was literally like, I'm never injured ever.
And at 18, you don't really get
don't
injured.
think about it.
Or you don't think you can. Yeah.
I was on the abduction machine, which is like the inner thigh thing, and I was literally like doing that, and then I felt something go.
Oh.
And then I was like, that's weird. And I went to bed, and I woke up and I couldn't walk the next day. Like I had to swing my leg.
Oh my gosh.
I had like fully sprained my back.
That's traumatic.
Yeah.
Did you know what to do in that situation?
No, but what was good is all of my movement teachers were pretty annoyed because I was there for acting. Brag. If you ever want to throw away a lot of money all at once. Actually, she was annoyed, but then she gave me a chiropractor, but I feel like they fucked. Like the questions.
They had sex with you?
No, they had sex with each other.
Oh.
Like the chiropractor and my teacher.
Oh.
Because the questions they'd ask about each other.
Interesting.
While he was like,
they were
"How is
looking
she-"
for intel.
Yes. He was like, how is she? And da da da. And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
I just met her, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm already failing her class because I'm injured for movement.
Wow.
Yeah.
What type of movement? I don't know much about the acting major. When you're taking a movement class, what things are you doing? I imagine you're kind of acting like a monkey and
Kind of.
Okay.
So, like, I would not know how you would learn to be an actor today because things are so different with, like, social media and, like, casting and stuff. But it used to be, like, you go to school and you learn to, like, be in your body and, like, sit in alignment and, like, speak from your diaphragm and, like, really, like, learn to, like, use your body as an instrument, which I'm not very good at, which is why I got into comedy. But, like, you're learning, like, literally, like, there's one thing called Alexander technique, which is, like, learning the alignment of your body, and the idea is that your bones are holding you up. Like, your muscles are not doing that much work. You're, like, really sitting in your skeleton. And so it's a lot of learning that, honestly, for the first years. The movement is like the Alexander technique.
So it is a waste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Alexander technique might be actually helpful if you are injured, maybe, because you're like not leaning on your muscles. You're like learning for your muscles to not overcompensate. So you're doing that. And then you're also like learning about your body type, I guess. Like they were like, you're all muscle because you're like very like punchy, you know, which makes sense that I like comedy, I hope. And so and like a lot of women, like people who were good at crying right away, they had kind of this flowy vibe to them, and so they're like watery, and those are the only two I remember.
Do you have a read on me?
I think you're a bit muscle too.
Muscle,
yeah. Push, yeah.
I'm pretty strong.
I'm pretty strong.
A lot of people don't know that about me. They think I'm just mentally strong and emotionally, but I'm actually physically very strong.
You're a little reserved at first, I'd say. Like you kind of you let yourself read people, which I feel like can also be a part of like muscle too, is also learning to wait. Because it's like it's push, but it's also still.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get there, you injure your hip, and running is probably what that makes you happy at this point too. It gives you an outlet. So now you can't run.
And also, I'm drinking a lot, you know. And
what's your drink of choice your freshman year?
Anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, like rubbing alcohol, whatever you got. Yeah, it's good for me. Yeah, NyQuil. Oh, fuck me up, some NyQuil. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Hey, Hey, what the hell?
He doesn't want you to.
It's not a no to your experience.
Yeah.
It is a no for people watching thinking that's a good idea.
Okay, but have you guys ever had what's the cough medicine?
Sudafed.
Robitussin?
Yeah, Robitussin is so fun. That is such a dope time. Oh my god.
I should say that
Yeah, you can come in.
dextromethorphan is an active ingredient in Robitussin, and it is something that is abused, especially in teenage populations.
And it's yummy.
And it's not.
And it's yummy.
Okay, I'll be honest. I only had it when I was sick, but I was like very sick for like a month.
Because you wanted to keep taking it.
I mean, I found it near the end of my sickness, but it was like everyone was worried about me and kept calling me, and I had it. I had Robitussin, and I was like, I'm having a great fucking time right now,
Yeah.
you guys.
Is that similar to Sudafed? Is that the same
don't know.
active ingredient?
No, dextromethorphan is a cough suppressant, and Sudafed is it's kind of like a stimulant. It's the thing that used to make methamphetamine.
I'm getting those confused.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So, because I get why that's locked up then at the pharmacy.
I think it was recalled, which was a huge bummer for me and my culture.
Oh,
but,
yeah, your culture.
was-
Culture.
yeah. I did have a drinking problem in college.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore because everyone asked me not to. Which
Okay.
is, yes.
And you said okay.
No,
pretty easily?
there was
Okay.
like series of like, I guess you guys were right, and then like you know, and then you got in trouble, and then I was hospitalized twice in college for drinking. Yeah, no, they didn't have to pump my stomach or anything. It's just that if you pass out drunk in Boston, they will just send you to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because
I thought
there's
that was
just-
normal there.
I think it is, but it wasn't normal. It's not normal. You don't think about it until you like wake up. You're like, ruh-roh. You know, like how did this happen? And they're like, it's normal.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
but they still just for some reason they feel like they need to take you in, even though it's normal.
Well,
there.
like I just think there's so many fucking college kids in Boston that they're like, I got another one, you know, like, and the first time I woke up with a friend, the second time I woke up alone. So that one was yucky poo poo.
Alone in the hospital. Yeah. Well, I hope a nurse was.
There was like staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want a familiar face.
Yeah. I don't recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did your hip get better?
It got better when I moved to LA.
So it seems to be location based. Your hip.
I think it could have been emotional and stuff.
We do store emotions in our hips.
I think so. Yeah. I think.
Are you
wait,
gonna
is that
know?
right?
He's
Hey, say yeah. What if you just said yes?
I think you're right. Yes, to some extent. Yes. Yeah. You know what? I would. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I feel weird because I don't want people to get mad at me.
Oh.
But I gained a lot of weight in college
Yeah.
because of the drinking and not running. And then I came to LA and kind of freakishly lost weight due to not drinking because I was like, I got to stop drinking. I'm going to like die. And so I stopped drinking. And then I also strangely just started eating a lot of greens because I was having a lot of anxiety. And it was almost like an obsessive thing where I was like, if I eat greens, the anxiety will be at bay. So I lost a lot of weight. All at once. And the hip, I think that did help the hip.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that because I know like there's a lot of like fat. I don't want to sound fat phobic, but I do think that did help in the long run.
It's not necessarily a statement on body image, but rather having less of the weight.
Yeah.
Like put less weight on your hip and allowed you to move better.
I think it did, and I also think just getting out of Boston helped me a lot, like, and helped the hip. Yeah.
One thing I also think of with Boston is, the weather and like how much you're able to move when it's nice and sunny outside compared to in the seasons when it's super cold and not having as much movement and warmth in your muscles.
Spring would always come as I was leaving. Like I'd get like 3 weeks of spring because I couldn't like afford to stay there in the summer, and I would just go home. But I remember one time you could feel like spring in the air, and I had what I called a reverse panic attack. It was like a joy attack. Like I was like,
Euphoria.
I need to run. Like I like literally started running through the common. I was like, this is so good. It feels so good to be alive. Like I was like ecstatic.
Did you ever think about not going back to school?
Oh yeah, I tried to leave a million times.
Yeah.
I auditioned. I was gonna audition for Juilliard, and I was like, "What am I doing? This is not gonna work out."
Yeah.
Like, and then I tried to audition for other schools, and I didn't get in. And it was getting to the point where it was like I was auditioning during year 2, and it was like, this will be expensive if you continue. You might as well just finish like what you started and just, get out of here like on time.
So you did graduate.
I graduated.
That's
huge. I didn't leave. Yeah.
That's something. I did not. So my deepest, darkest. So I have a lot of nightmares about having to go. For some reason, it's called college in my brain, but it's always high school, the actual place.
Yeah, I had a good time in high school too. Like college was just college felt more like high school than high school did.
Yeah. I'm glad you're clothed in your dreams. There's always a
You're
piece
naked.
Not fully, but there is a piece always missing, whether it's the top, the bottom, there are things, and I'm like, oh my God.
Like an embarrassment
yes.
dream, your anxiety.
But also it's like I have a test I didn't know I didn't study for, or, I have to complete. For some reason I never finished high school, which is not true. I finished high school.
Yeah.
But I didn't finish college. So I think that's what's laced in there, this shame.
Yeah.
I went to college. I was there all 4 years. And so I always say I did my time. But you actually have to go to class and stuff to graduate, which I didn't do. And, as I get older, people are like, because I still have the shame.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you can go finish it. God, no.
No, yeah.
I don't want to finish. I don't want to go back. I think it was the right place for me at the right time. I learned what I needed to learn, but it was a rough time.
I think you're ahead of the curve too, because I feel like everyone's looking at college like, wow, why are we doing that? I mean, obviously, like your medicine,
he needs it.
We had to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We want them to.
But like, I talk about this. None of my lovers went to college. Like,
none of my lovers went to college.
None of my lovers
your
went
first
to college.
album.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah. Like, and boy, were they fun,
Yeah.
And they also like had money for dinner because they didn't have like student loans and stuff like that. And yeah. And they were more like logical and more like about solving problems. Whereas I feel like that post-college, you're just so like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like you're so overwhelmed by the world. Whereas they've kind of already been living in it for a while. Yeah.
More practical experience.
Yeah,
like getting a job, paying bills.
Yes, yeah.
It feels
Just,
like you're insulated in
owning
college.
their skills and kind of like knowing how to sell themselves in the world a little bit more. Shout out, baby. What's up?
I'm going to think about none of my lovers went to college for a long time. My lover went to college.
Yeah.
And I will now blame everything on that. Because he even got his master's.
Ew.
So that's even, I know.
Is he a doctor?
No.
Oh, God.
No. So there's a lot. There's a lot to think about here. But it's, okay.
Okay.
Where were we? Ideally, so how often are you having these dreams?
They're like, I want to say like once every 2 months or so. I don't get a lot of dreams because if you smoke enough weed, you don't get that many dreams. But
takes your dreams away.
Yeah, but
metaphorically and literally.
Literally, weed does make you not dream.
Wow.
I've actually cut back on weed because I realized I was using it to sleep too much. And I'm sorry, I'm like, what is he writing down? But
You'll find out.
Yeah,
You'll find out.
all of this is transparent.
Addiction, period.
No, all of this is transparent.
No, but I was using weed to fall asleep. And then when I stopped using weed, I was having these crazy dreams, not the college one. I had a dream where all these brides were killing themselves because they were in a Christian cult and they like were going to get married and they're like, or I could just jump out the window now. And it was a common thing. Anyways.
This sounds like a good show.
It was, it was very casual. Like, because I was like visiting the cult. Like, it was like we all shared the same hotel or something. And then they were jumping out the window and everyone's like, another one just decided to jump. Anyways, I told people this about the dream and they're like, you should see a doctor. This is so sad. Like, you're having dreams like this. And then I had another very vicious dream where like me and like Glenn Close shot each other in the face.
That just sounds erotic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I looked it up and like if you like stop if you're doing daily weed intake and you stop, you will have the most fucked up dreams ever.
So have taken some edibles for sleep.
Yeah.
And it gave me the craziest dreams
That's
ever.
so weird. Doctor, why is that?
Doctor, why is that?
Well, I want to comment on what you're saying about using cannabis and how it affects dreaming. It suppresses your REM sleep.
Yeah.
So the REM is when you're dreaming.
Yeah.
And so if you're suppressing that, you're not getting as much dreams. But then when you stop taking the cannabis, there's something called a REM rebound because your body wants to get the REM back.
Yeah.
So you go into a lot more REM than you were on before when you were on the cannabis.
Oh, wait, so those are reflective of me? Those dreams?
No, it's your body
Okay.
trying to normalize
okay,
itself
cool.
again.
Yeah, that's what I told everyone.
And it's like the dreams become a lot more vivid.
Yeah.
And it can happen for, I think it's usually like a few days, but it could also depend on how long you've been using cannabis
it's like a
consistently.
detax thing, right?
It's like in the way that your body's receptors are like trying to get back to some level of an equilibrium.
Yeah. I also heard there's something about the amount of, what is the happy stuff in your brain?
Like serotonin, endorphins or serotonin.
Yeah, that like weed kind of gives your brain that, so your brain also doesn't make as much of that when you're on it. And so when you take it off, your brain's almost like, well, you were importing comedies, so we only have horror on the shelf.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I could I could say that THC is the active ingredient in cannabis, and it acts on your endocannabinoid receptors, which are like where endorphins are getting activated. So those are like your happy molecules.
Yeah.
I have not heard that. Like, that's an interesting theory for why.
I read it and then I put those words into it.
So you made it into a blockbuster.
I made it into the blockbusters.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like
I like that.
You were renting from an outside source, so we only started making very upsetting animes. Yeah.
So you're weaning off.
I let myself have weed like twice a week now because I realized like it was getting a little crazy. I was like using it too much. I was looking forward to it too much. So now it's like I only do it twice a week and I can sleep without it now.
That's huge.
Yeah.
What's your new addiction?
I don't know yet.
You're waiting to see.
Could be anything. What is it? I think it. Oh,
we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
You do love coffee, though.
I do. Oh, this is kind of addictive. I get this every day. It's chai with a little bit of agave and cinnamon and oat milk.
Oh, it's chai tea?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I really
for
like chai
babies.
tea.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
That's my diagnosis. Is you're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
I think you're
with
gonna
chai
be
tea.
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like your reassurance. I just when you call them a baby, I would hold off of calling your the baby.
Yeah.
If they have a baby.
No, I called you kind of a baby for drinking that. But
did you call me a baby just now? Wow.
I meant it in the nicest. All I want to be is a baby. I think that almost every day. I'm like, if I could just be a baby again.
I've been thinking about that too.
Being a baby?
Yeah, because I just was hanging out with one. And I was like, this is a really good time.
Really
to have
nice.
it, you know?
Not a care.
You're getting little kissies on the cheek. And everyone's like, look how cute you are.
Yeah. And I don't want to be a baby to where I don't want to have to start learning things. Like, I don't want to have to learn to walk and fall. And I want it before that. I don't want to. I just want someone to completely take care of me from beginning to end of the day.
Real quick, just like,
no, of course.
babies are fun and toddlers are mean. They learn how to be mean to you.
Yeah.
I was just hanging out with a baby and a toddler. And like when the toddler was a baby, I was like, God, look at this. You're so fucking cute. And I still think the toddler's cute, for the record. I still love him very much. But he has learned to hurt your feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby's still pure.
The baby's like goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
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 Maybe they mean something very harmful under those words.
We just don't know what
then you
goo
just
goo
don't know
gaga
what it
means.
means.
Maybe they're being super racist. I don't even know yet.
That's an unfortunate conclusion, but it's who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called you a baby.
But we both
latte.
liked it.
But we both liked it. That's right.
Yeah.
Does it ever happen to you in your sessions, Bijan, where you're talking and then you forget about what you were talking about?
Yes.
So what do you do in that moment?
I do the radical genuineness thing where I'm like, I had a thought and it will come back and then I will talk about something else. And when the thought comes back,
and then you'll say that.
I'll bring it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question for BJ,
I like BJ.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
No, it's okay.
BJ's
Bijan.
fine.
Radical acceptance.
You think his friends didn't call him BJ his whole life?
Some of them did.
Bijan. My bad. And you know what?
It's okay.
As it was coming out, I was like, my brain was like, I think it's Bijan. And I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
too afraid to commit.
Yeah,
and
no,
so
no.
I just...
That's
I
fine.
totally get it.
You should have
Yeah.
it written somewhere.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, but I'm worried it's going to derail us too much.
And that's okay.
Do patients fall in love with you very often?
Because she's in love with you right now.
No. No.
I'm kidding.
No.
No?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I'm curious why you ask or where that comes from.
I can't have male therapists because I'm rather going to fight them or
Interesting.
fuck them. I just can't. Yeah, I'm like, rather I'll kill you or we're going to get married.
Yeah.
So I just have women.
Well, because I think it's very if you're a straight woman and a man is listening to you,
Exactly. You're like, what are you doing right now?
It feels so incredibly loving too,
Yes.
even though it's actually
just like human.
it's just respectful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious if that was a problem because I'd rather get very afraid of them or like I'm like we should do it.
It's
Let's do
it has not come up. I have had and do have female patients that I do therapy with. It's never been something that comes up. I can also imagine that being something that would be difficult to articulate.
Yeah.
If it is coming up, I think in some cases especially if it's impacting the relationship or the therapy that's actually happening, I think it's like necessary to talk about it.
Yeah. So one time in college, I was asked to go to therapy because they kept finding me passed out drunk and stuff. And so I was going to my therapist, who was like this old lady. And then I went into the therapy office and my friend was there. And I was like, oh my God, you go here too. Like, this is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then her therapist came out and he was very hot. And I asked to switch to him. But I wasn't like, oh, I'm not here doing therapy for real anyways. Like, so I just I was like, what's your deal? What's going on with you? And he was like, okay. And I think
You said it like that to the therapist? Like, hey, what's up?
He was also very gay, which I think was also like, he was just very beautiful.
That made him even more safe, though.
Yes, yes. I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What is going on, baby? Like, it's like, do you like it here? What's going on? Yeah. We did talk about a few real things, but I was really like, this is for me. You know, it's like if they're making me be here and I didn't really ask to be here, then I'll just have fun.
I will say,
Yeah.
I would like to tell you about a term called transference. Have you heard of this?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
You impressed I know that?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, say more.
Well, transference is when you are with a therapist or psychiatrist, any sort of, I guess any sort of person that you're going to for anything, and you kind of do fall in love with them, or you feel even just strong feelings of, because I feel like it's so common.
Yeah.
And like,
to like
almost
love
how
your
do you
therapist.
not?
Yeah.
Kind of. And that's when I guess it comes in on your end where you have to be so strict.
Yeah, well, so the transference can be any kind of emotion.
Because it can be parent, like you can feel like they're your parent.
Yes.
You're like mad at them.
Yeah. How are my feelings towards this therapist? Is it like a parent role? Is it a friendship role? Is it like, am I having romantic feelings for my therapist or like whoever the clinician is? And then there's how the clinician feels about their patient. That's counter-transference.
Okay.
And that's something that we have to work very intensely with. And we have supervisors that help us talk through stuff because sometimes how you feel about a patient can impact how you're treating them and can have like positive or negative consequences. Like if I were treating you, for example, and I had such like this like dear friendship that I didn't want to even hurt you.
Yeah.
But it was important to say things to you that may have hurt you in the moment, but would be helpful to you in the long run. That's unfair to you and making it worse. So we have to like really think about, well, what is my countertransference towards the patient? What is likely their transference? And sometimes it's important to actually talk about that outright.
Yes, I've had to do that. I've had to, not about like romantic, but about like
why am I so mad at you?
Or like I just always wanted to be best friends.
Yeah.
And like hang out outside of.
Oh my God.
And I think that's really hard it's hard to not have that.
Yeah.
I had a therapist in Santa Rosa, where I'm from in NorCal, and she was really sweet. And I was very serious about acting in my plays. And she would come see the plays, but she would sneak out before I could. So sometimes I'd see her and she'd be like, go.
Yeah.
But I think she genuinely liked theater, and I think it like also probably helped her because it was like all I talked about. But yeah, it was sweet of her to do that. And I would say, you can come to my birthday party. And she was like, I swear to God, you don't want that. Like, she was like, that sounds fun, but you don't want it. I promise you that's not what you want.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a great therapist. Sometimes we'll still call her as like a family, and she'll like talk to us.
That's great.
Yeah.
My therapist, my favorite, a very formative time, the therapist I had, she retired, and she was only about 36, but at the time she was still older than me at the time, and I just now realized I probably just paid for her mortgage, and so she retired. But she still came to my wedding, which was really special. She would not go to the reception, but she went to the ceremony.
That's so sweet.
And I set it up to where I had a session with her after I got married. I got married, and then she met me, and we had like a quick set because I was very anxious about getting married, and my parents were there, which was very anxious.
Yeah.
Bijan was there.
Yeah.
So I set aside my wedding planner was like, set aside Macy meets with her therapist right after she was the first person and then she left.
That's actually really smart.
Oh my gosh,
It
yeah.
was like a great reset and like prepare for the rest of it.
Weddings is a lot of anxiety, and there's so much pressure, and for shit you were like, I don't know why everyone cares about this right now. Like, there's so much being thrown at you. So that actually is really smart to like talk to.
Yeah.
The rapport that you have with your therapist is one of the most therapeutic things of the therapy. I mean, the work in itself is important, but I think so much of it can stem from the relationship you have with them. And in both of your cases, it sounds like this was a presence that you felt like was someone who really like cared for your well-being and wanted you to do well, and it was like demonstrated in what they did.
Yeah. No, she's the best. Yeah, she's amazing. I love her.
I'd love to know where mine is today. I told her before I left, keep looking me up.
Keep looking me
Like
up.
I wanted her to keep tabs on me,
Yeah.
you know. But I want to be mindful of the time, and I would like to get into what your thoughts and your notes of this session so far, Bijan.
And I've
can
been.
I share one more story about therapy?
Yeah,
Please
it's
do. For the case.
Yeah.
Because I kept getting in trouble with alcohol and going to the hospital. My mom did fly out to Boston. I have a joke about this, sort of. She flew out to Boston to like help get me a therapist, basically. And she came with me to meet the therapist because she knew that if I met someone, she basically was like, you're just going to fucking lie to these people and get them to tell everyone you're fine. So she had to come with me to meet a therapist.
It's a good mom.
And like, there was one like guy who was like very anxious and nervous. And I was like, he's perfect. And she's like, no, you're going to like lie in circles around him. And so we found one that was good. And then the therapy that did save my life was neurofeedback, which isn't talk therapy at all. Are you familiar with that one?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, that saved my life.
Is that EMDR?
It's like EMDR, but it's not. It's the EMDR is like the mechanical way of doing it, and this is like wires and stuff. It helps.
Yeah, it's the neurofeedback is you have EEG electrodes on you, so it's measuring your brain activity, your brain waves, and the thought is that if you can change your brain state in a way that is more linked to your brain being at a calmer state, it could help with anxiety, for example, or it could be used for treatment of ADHD as well. So in some cases, it's like you're looking at a screen and you have EEG electrodes placed on you, and you're trying to get your brain state to the level that it needs to be, and when it is, you get positive reinforcement.
For her, she just I was with this woman out here in LA, and we would do the wires and looking at the screen, but I wasn't like asked to think a certain thing or like reach a goal or something. We would do talk therapy while I would receive that, and I just had to be super honest if I was feeling like too tired or too anxious, because then it's like kind of slowing you down or building you up too much. But I was having like really bad panic attacks and stuff when I was kind of like, this was kind of like a last resort, and it really like turned everything around. Like I started to feel like a person again. I got a job. Like I met everyone that's in my life right now, and I don't know if I would have done that if I hadn't received that help.
That's huge.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Where are the electrodes? Put them on me.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Do it.
Do it. Aren't you have some in your pocket or
Yeah.
something?
I don't. I think I have what is it, like a CVS receipt?
Oh, might have the coupon though on it.
Yeah.
Did you look for the coupon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
The things that I wrote down during the session, 14% of full-time college students meet criteria for alcohol use disorder.
Hell yeah.
Wow. So you're
Yeah.
part of the 14%.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants.
It's common. It's common.
Part of the 14%.
The idea of the anxiety or these dreams that are coming up in psychodynamic therapy, the idea of dreams coming up, like recurring dreams, especially stressful ones, come in the setting of like unresolved conflict. And outside of that approach to it, it could just come when those anxieties that come up in your own life can be similar to the anxieties you felt when you were in college. So I'm not directly asking this, but these are things I would be wondering, is that feeling that you have in that dream, is that something that is coming up in your own life when you're having those dreams more intensely? And also you have to think about the cannabis use and how that would play a role in your dreaming as well.
Well, these are sober dreams. The college ones are always sober. And it's the most common dream I have. Because there's sometimes where I'm a college student, but there's sometimes it's like I'm old and they thought I was a college student and they're putting me in college. I guess I worry it's me telling myself I'm not challenging myself enough, or I'm not moving forward enough because I'm stuck. Yeah. Where I'm like, don't they know I've done this?
Right.
Don't they know I'm smart or something? Yeah.
Do you feel like you've... Excuse me. That was bad timing to hit my pen.
And I was excited for your question.
Oh, man.
Do you feel stuck?
I feel a little stuck.
That's a good question.
That's a good one. I feel a little stuck.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I'm doing a lot to move forward. Sometimes I can't tell if the environment we're in, where it's like, like fascism and like everything's on fire, if it's a feeling,
we're all stuck.
We're all stuck. Yeah. If it's that, I think there is a lot of that. Like I do feel like if things were a little bit more awesome and not always on fire, I would be having a more mature life. But I feel like, what is there to grow into, really, And so, yeah. So I guess I do feel stuck. Yeah.
After that answer, I feel stuck. To be honest. It really puts it all into perspective.
When you are interpreting someone's dreams as a clinician, the first question you ask is, what does it mean to you?
Yeah.
And I liked your follow-up statement of, is that something that's like coming up now? This was interesting. But
like
you feel stuck. Why do you feel stuck?
I kind of have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, well, that's just
not,
a logistical issue.
Done. Yeah. No, I definitely feel stuck sometimes because I feel like I get stuck in the same routine that I don't necessarily want to be in.
Or you're like, I wish there was just more to what I'm having right now.
Yeah.
Like I wish, like I get cool things and cool things happen. I just wish those cool things happen more.
So some stability.
Yeah, stability. But I have a stable life, I'd say. But like, I wish it just had more money, or like a house, or like the ability to have kids if I decide to do that. Just how do we go from like, this is good to like, this is foundational, But I also feel like I find myself not really digging into the things that could make a foundation, because I'm like, are we going to be around in a year? Like, what's going to happen? And maybe I'm overthinking that. But I don't know. It feels really scary out there.
Yeah. But we need you.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to take my own life.
Oh,
or
I'm
anything.
so sorry. I knew that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I knew that. I just meant I was trying to be in a hopeful way of, even if things, turn to shit, we need you boots on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm trying everything I can think of,
you are.
Like to keep it moving forward, to keep it from turning worse than what it is. And then I think part of it is just like, Just insecure stuff. Like you could be doing this, and that, but
Of
you're
course.
afraid or you're worried they'll judge you.
And of course,
yeah.
comparison.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Macy.
I'm more scared of the second one, to be honest. So
Oh, the second one.
I'm like, you're being an insecure little baby. Yeah.
Like you're worried that the things you're not able to do are because you're feeling insecure.
Yeah. That too. Both of them.
That is
combined.
scary.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good discussion. Macy, this, just for the sake of time,
Of course.
how are you going to help your friend?
Oh, I didn't know I'd get help.
Well, I don't know that this is going to be help. You know what I think? Have you been back to Boston?
No. No, I don't want to go.
Really think about it though. What if you go back to Boston? You do a show there. You do it for comedy. You show Boston that you've changed.
Okay.
You show Boston, I'm different than I was here.
Yeah.
You drink a mocktail, not a cocktail in Boston, okay? And you even might go step on the campus for a little bit, right? See, and say like, conquer the beast. Go to it and say, you don't rule me anymore, Emerson. I'm past you.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, no more dreams.
Wow. Wow. You had me at show.
Yeah, let's book you a show.
Yeah, let's just go do a show.
Yeah.
You just need work. You're looking for work.
I love work.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm thinking about your suggestion.
And you've spent time in Boston, so I don't know if that's going to come into play.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah. Especially given your experience with the snow, it sounds like it would not be an enjoyable experience for you.
No, I mean, maybe in the spring.
Yeah,
or
I didn't
something.
say
I
go
don't
in the
know.
snow.
I don't know when
That's true.
comedy's good there. Usually, unfortunately, snow it makes comedy audiences better because they are like, I can't go outside.
Yeah.
So, Macy, to make sure I understand, you're saying if she is able to conquer what happened in Boston, then she will be able to conquer how she's feeling now.
You might find that oversimplistic, but I find it to be the truth. I think that's a great start.
Oh, I didn't even think of it as oversimplistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
I
just
put
me
that onto
summarizing
you.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
you put
so
that on me.
actually, when you summarize it, it does sound simplistic, and maybe it
I
won't
think
do
you're
anything at all.
projecting. Yeah.
So that's why I would like you to say what you think.
Yeah, what I think is, I based on your question, I think reflecting on what is making you feel stuck and thinking about what is within your control to help you feel less unstuck.
Yeah.
And not just, this is for people in general. Again, I can't give specific advice, but I think when I think of someone feeling stuck, I think about what are the patterns that this person can change that are keeping them stuck, and what can they do to change to feel less stuck.
Yeah. I was having a recurring dream about someone who I used to be friends with that we fell out of touch with.
Yeah.
And the dream would be I would run into her or something, and it was always so uncomfortable because it turns out I felt guilt because I felt bad for not pursuing that friendship or letting that go.
Oh.
And so about a year ago, I reached out to her because I was like, I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
Because it would be multiple times a week I would have this dream. Reached out to her. She never got back to me, but I'm not having those dreams anymore. So I kind of dealt with my
Just
side.
let it out.
Let it out. I
Yeah.
had guilt. I don't have guilt anymore. I reached out, and so
There you go.
That gives me encouragement to
Good.
go to Boston, even if I just go do a show.
absolutely.
And
Go to
move
the Comedy
on,
Attic.
Move on to New York. Yeah.
Yeah, do a little show.
Is that a real venue there?
Yeah.
The Comedy Attic? Okay.
No, the Comedy Studio.
Yeah, the comedy studio.
Comedy studio.
Yeah.
Comedy
God,
Attic
it
somewhere
sounds,
else.
Of course, Boston would have a comedy studio. Dicks.
Studio, yeah.
Um,
I can't
I was
say
so
too-
excited about the
I'm-
Comedy Attic. That's
Yeah,
in Bloomington.
That's in
Yeah,
Bloomington.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That place is awesome.
That is awesome.
By the
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Comedy Studio is as well. I did do a show
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
And,
Was it fun?
It was fun.
Okay.
And you came.
And I was there, and I'll
In
see you there.
Boston?
Yeah, I'm there now.
Do you
Yeah,
like
he's there.
Boston as a city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I the food is my qualm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was also coming from NorCal where they have like the best food in the world. You're like, this is a bit, whatever.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys get
spoiled.
it. Yeah.
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 Do we have any last minute thoughts before we close out our session?
I think the dream has, to me, I've always been worried about what it means about my life right now. But this conversation made me realize just how miserable I was, like, as there. Like, I always knew I was miserable, but I feel like my life has gotten so much better that I don't think about it that much. So maybe the dream is like, it's also kind of like, hey, look how far you've come to. Now I view the dream a little differently. Like, of course, maybe it's coming back up. Like, it really sucked. You had a really hard time. You've almost died, you know? Like,
but look at you now.
Look at you now. Yeah, things are like way better now. So that kind of changes the dream a little bit for me in general. So thanks.
Macy, you helped your friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry that bad times will fall upon you again?
Oh, all the time. Yeah. Because sometimes, like, especially when you're getting too happy, you're like, don't tell
Something's
God, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Macy, you ended the session on a good note. We're out of time. And then you end on that.
Shoot. We're out of time.
We're out of time.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm sorry. I just think it's important because that's what I think about all the time. I'm like, I'm happy now, but you know, what does that mean?
You know what's cool is there's someone always looking at your life who's going, it's not that cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Or someone looking at it goes, wow, that's really cool.
Because honestly, I think my life is cool.
And that's where we end the session. That's where we end the session.
Okay. Where can they follow you? Where can they come see you in Boston?
You can follow me.
When are your dates in Boston?
My dates in Boston are up your fucking ass, Boston. And no, I'll figure it out. I'll plan something. And then I'll go to New York where I really want to go. And then, but yeah, my Instagram is at Assad Kari Rocks, KARI ASSAD KARI ROCKS. I almost forgot how to spell all of that.
Yeah.
That's my name.
Okay.
Assad
with rocks.
Kari Rocks.
Yeah.
And spelled out rocks fully. And then it's too long. Should change it. And check out Mermaid Comedy Hour.
Yes.
Once a month at the Hollywood Improv. It's going so good. Give Ghost Detective a listen. Macy came on. She was such a great episode. We loved having her so much.
Yeah, listen to that episode.
Yeah.
And all of them.
All of them.
So just start with that one.
Just start with that one.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And
that's our time.
That's our time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This episode was produced by Macy Isaacs, Dr. Bijan Zarabi, and Natalie Thurman. Our editor is Lucas Marshka, artwork is by McKenna Snipes, and our music is by Raul Garcia with remixing by Lucas Marshka.